Section 3, Earth's Final Hour. The preface to No Allies Found. The enigmatic individual identified himself as Xanek, a former Zorblon military leader. His sleek, metallic exoskeleton and glowing eyes, which seemed to pulse with an unearthly energy, gave him a very non-human aspect. Xanek clarified that he had become weary of the Zorblon's destructive goal, which had destroyed innumerable civilizations. A combination of conscience and a deliberate gamble on human decency led to his desertion. The humans have the will but are running low on manpower. The probe streaked across space, never coming into contact. Either it was ignored or it was not heard. Despite his innate suspicion, Colonel Duke Jones saw the tactical value of having an insider. Xanek provided in-depth information on Zorblon's tactics and, more importantly, disclosed a secret weapon, a contraption that could disable Zorblon's energy shields, which had proven to be a significant hindrance in each encounter. According to Xanek, the secret weapon known as Pulsebreaker was kept in a highly guarded research facility not far from where they were standing at the moment. The weapon, which was almost finished, changed the game. When it was used, the scales would shift and the Zorblon would become unstoppable. Colonel Jones immediately proceeded to the next stage of the issue, which involved organizing a raid to take control of the Pulsebreaker before it was used. Every aspect of the planning process was carefully considered. Coal. Jones and his group came up with a two-pronged plan. One group, under the command of Lieutenant Martinez, would break into the facility to turn off the security systems, and another, under the command of Sergeant Turner, would enter to take out the weapon. As they got ready for the crucial mission, there was an obvious sense of stress. The teams provided extensive training on possible countermeasures and guidance on using decoys to divert the attention of the Zorblon forces. The plan called for conducting the entire operation under cover of darkness to maximize the surprise element. The raid night came, enveloped in a nervous silence. Martinez's team's ability to neutralize the perimeter guards covertly with non-lethal methods is evidence of their commitment to fighting for life preservation wherever feasible. After breaking into the institution's network room, they encountered cutting-edge extraterrestrial technology. With Xanek's assistance, they were able to temporarily disable the security systems. Turner's team was moving forward into the center of the building in the meantime. They came up against strong opposition as Zorblon warriors prepared to guard the Pulsebreaker. There were casualties on both sides of the tumultuous combat. Turner broke through to the weapons chamber with a prototype gun that he had modified from earlier salvage technology. After hours of intense combat, the party eventually arrived in the chamber holding the weapon. But as they attempted to take it, an overwhelming number of Zorblon troops appeared. The terrible battle that ensued proved to be too much for the humans to handle. Despite their tremendous efforts and the courageous deaths of numerous troops, they were unable to retrieve the weapon. They desperately retreated to their base, following a challenging and terrible mission. The return trip was dismal. The cost had been great, and the failure to acquire the weapon was a serious setback. The warriors' sorrow over their fallen comrades clouded their determination. Knowing that every decision they made would affect their survival, Colonel Jones arranged for a reorganization and created a plan of action as soon as he realized how critical the situation was. From this point on, humans will have to battle through the night for their survival or risk being erased from history books. They have been overmatched and overfought. End of Part 3.